What is going on, everyone? This is Nick here at NJ's Bricks, and we're finally going to do it. We're going to take a look into my new office in the apartment I moved into here a little over a month now. I've been settled in for a bit, but had to take a minute to get things in order so I could show you all what environment that I'm working in when I am doing my store tasks and my channel tasks. Right away, you can see here we've got a few sets on display, much fewer than in my previous apartment. My shelves there with my minifigures. Over here, we've got my table that I edit on. We've got some storage containers for various office supplies and my computer desk here. And of course, watching a little Star Wars Rebels there on the television. Ahsoka dropped today. If you watched Ahsoka, let me know what you thought. I won't spoil it for you, but I thought it was very cool. Very fun to see some of the Rebels casts show up here in live action. So let's take a closer look here. We've got the Loop Coaster. This is probably my favorite display set that I own, and I have accentuated it here with some of the smaller sort of associated fair and amusement sets and populated it with some additional minifigures here. Moving on to the coaster, let's go ahead and run a track there. I, of course, have motorized my Loop Coaster so it can run on a loop as it is named. And it's really just a joy to see it run every time. Much more fun than hand cranking it. And yeah, I mean, eventually I'd love to have an entire city, and as part of that city, I'd love to have an amusement park. That's going to include that Loop Coaster there. Let's get a closer look here. Just take a look at how I keep my minifigures for my store inventory here. I've got rows and rows on these base plates. Lots of cool, some animals there. Fluffy from Harry Potter. Got a bunch of superheroes and some Star Wars on the sheet. Really running low on Star Wars. Hoping to pick up some collections soon. I need to expand the minifigure count in my inventory. If you go into the description below, you can see a link to my store where you can buy these sealed sets that are here. You can buy some of these minifigures that you've seen shown just now. As long as they're still in my inventory, then they're there for you. You can go to NJ's Bricks on Bricklink. Link in the description below. Let's move along here. You can see a couple of my other video associated items there that help me shoot my videos. And here is my Daily Bugle. And if you know the Daily Bugle, you can point out there are some new things added to this one here, including that Hulk Buster armor down below. And I think they called this like Gargantos. In the film, Shumagorath is a similar character from the comics, but they didn't call it that in the film. You can see Doctor Strange and Wong there added in the background. And on my shelf here, Stranger Things, love that set. The typewriter, a lot of Star Wars helmets there, a few droids, and of course some space for some light reading down below. A few of these books I haven't gotten around to, but many of them I have. Some of my favorites there. And got some storage here. When you are running a store of any kind and you're doing a lot of shipping, you're going to need to be organized. You're going to need a lot of random things to help you pack and ship your orders. And that is what keeps me organized there. Here is my calendar. That's what keeps me organized as far as which videos I'm filming and whether or not they've been completed yet and what I have coming up. And that table right there is where the magic happens. If you've seen my other videos, then of course you have seen the table with the green mat, because that's what I'm always building on. And got some various arms there with some lighting. Some Rebels still on the television. Over here in the corner, oh yeah, you'll see here, this is I got a sit-stand desk. That's the great thing about this table, so I don't have to stand or sit for many consecutive hours while I build sets. I can go back and forth if I'd like. Some game consoles hooked up to the television in the corner there, and then my computer desk. Just built this computer this year, just built this keyboard, very fond of it. Got my Stream Deck up there. Got an M Audio Air that I use to plug in my microphone and do recordings and voiceovers like this, recording instruments. My Rivendell set up here in the corner on a shelf, can never forget about that. And last but not least, we've got the closet, which is currently a bit of a mess. It's mostly loaded with bulk, some magic decks, as you can see at the bottom there, but mostly bulk. About half of it is unsorted, about half of it is sorted by color. We've got some sealed sets here. Some of them will be coming up on this channel, including the A-frame cabin, possibly the jazz club as well I have in here. I see my guitar amp, my keyboard, got some guitars upstairs. There is an Avatar set. You'll see that coming up on the channel soon as well. Thought it had some super cool minifigures, so I'm excited to check those out. And there you have it. This is my new office. I like having this little space. I can get away. I can make my videos. If you like this content, subscribe below. Hit the like button, please. And check out all my future videos. We've got a build along coming up on Friday.